lease of life. It will become the powerhouse of the system, the wood-burning producer.
The thing is, all that's going to have to come out. It's a good-sized fuel store.
Yes. Just not a good-sized hole for it. Oh.
There must be something to do with that.
Fuel will be loaded through this hole, but the real action happens at the bottom of the cylinder, the burner. Wood is stored in the producer and a fire is lit in the combustion zone. The fire is fed by air drawn in through a series of intake nozzles, ensuring a circular, even burn. As the wood burns, the process of combustion converts it into charcoal, gas and smoke particles. When the pickup's engine is turned on, the superheated gases will be sucked out of the producer at high speed. Dick's making the burner from an old beer keg. He's cut out an access hatch in the burner to clear out waste ash. The charcoal will sit on this grate. He's fitted a handle to the outside of his beer keg burner. A quick turn will shake up the settled ash and should ensure a strong, steady, high-temperature burn.
This is the bottom bit's done, mate. You know, this is where we can get rid of our ash, but we can still take it out from there, so we can just keep it going, continuous motion.
The guys take a break, and now it's Dick's turn to have doubts.
I'm really worried about the heat we're going to generate in the middle of this producer, and the metal we're using, it doesn't seem very thick.
Well, as long as we don't get the temperature up to the melting point of the steel, we should be fine.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're sucking air over charcoal.
And that's how they used to melt steel in the first place. Yeah.
Right, I hadn't thought of it like that, but that is hot then, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. If it doesn't actually melt, but it just gets hot enough that it loses its strength, the whole thing starts falling apart anyway. The only thing I can think we can do is get the thickest, strongest steel we can find for making that central crucible in there and just kind of build it from there.
Dick's found the strongest piece of steel in the barn. This old oxygen cylinder is so tough, he's struggling to slice through it. But will it be able to take the heat of the combustion chamber? As the light fades on day 2, the work carries on at a furious pace in the barn. The guys are determined to press on and produce that gas producer.
Dick.
How are we doing?
So, all the air nozzles. So we've got ourselves a combustion zone.
Right, it's the other way up.
Yep.
So all the wood drops into this area.
Yeah, and then where the air's coming in, that's where it burns in there.
Suck it in through here.
And if you've got the big bit.
So this is our heavy. This must be hot.
Yeah, so once the wood's burned, then all the gases, the really hot gases come down here. This is the reduction zone where the high temperature chemistry takes place. Those hot gases then become flammable gases. Vroom, that drives the engine.
Gasifiers are highly efficient. Unlike steam engines, which waste energy up a chimney, they are sealed units which chemically process their own exhaust gases. Wood is a dense solid fuel which produces large volumes of carbon dioxide and water vapor when burnt. All this gas is sucked into the reduction zone, where it reacts with the high-temperature carbon of the charcoal. This reaction reduces the number of oxygen atoms in the CO2 and H2O and produces 2 new highly flammable gases, carbon monoxide and hydrogen. The 2 sections of the producer are finished.
Hands out.
My hands are out.
It's time to snap together Jem's recycled immersion heater and Dick's beer keg burner.
Jem, that is positively Frankenstein.
It's day 3. The gas producer is finished and the Planet mechanics are ready to tackle stage 2 of their wood-burning car, the filtration system. The gas leaving the producer is still very smoky and contains impurities that need to be cleaned out before running into the engine. But with a temperature in excess of 700 degrees centigrade, this superheated gas will quickly burn out most filters. But Jem thinks he may have a solution. A filter that doesn't need filter material. It works just like a Cyclone vacuum cleaner.
Amazing as it may seem, this
It
appears
is.
to be all there is to cyclone filtering.
That is so simple. And I take it this is representing the suck of the engine.
Yeah, so this little fan here sucks air up and blows it out there.
Yep.
And then dirty gas can come in, swirled round, heavy particles flung to the edge and drop out into the collector.
So that's just the same as a vacuum cleaner, basically.
Yeah.
And a big pile of...
Give it a go,
Come
give it a
on.
go. Connect it up.
Right, here we go.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
And I'm going to... Oh, dirt.
Feed
you
it in.
You want me to feed some dirt in?
Yeah.
Is it running? It's going.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Look at that.
That is... Where? You can see the cyclone.
Yeah.
That's
And
impressive.
look at it collected in the bottom there.
How much is coming out the other end? Not a lot. No, don't do that, Jem.
No, it is that click. Oh, there's tiny weeny particles that make it through.
But that's really efficient considering all it is this is equivalent to our engine sucking.
The gas will enter the cylinder and be forced downwards in a spinning motion. Centrifugal force will push the heavier ash and soot to the sides of the cylinder. While the impurities fall to the bottom of the cylinder, the clean gas, now minus the smoke particles, rises and is sucked through the system towards the engine.
Right, we have got a problem, of course.
Which is?
Material and the strength. We've got 700-degree gases being sucked in here.
You don't think this will do it? No, but all we need to do is replicate pretty much this in steel, slightly bigger.
But without that, we don't even need that.
No, we don't. We lose that.
That's a very simple system, mate.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Out of metal. Let's go find some metal bits.
Jem gets to work on an old fire extinguisher to make up the cyclone filter chamber. Dick is sorting out pipes to lead gas in and out of the filter and a simple dispenser to funnel off the waste.
Ready for this?
Yes.
Right, where's all the bits?
Right, that's our ash collector.
Aschenbecker, I think it is.
Yes. There we go.
All right. Spins around.
So, yeah, hot gas in there.
Yeah.
Cyclone. All the dust gets shaken out and down the bottom there. And the beautiful, clean, flammable gas comes out the top.
up the inside of the cyclone.
Yeah.
That's nice and strong, isn't it?
It looks really good in there. They're so simple.
The filtered gas is still very hot, and now it needs to be cooled down by running it through a radiator. When gas heats up, it expands, and the molecules are spread out thinly over a greater volume. If the gas is cooled, it will contract, and the molecules will be much more concentrated. The greater the concentration of molecules the gas has, the more power it will deliver to the engine. Dick scooped up a water pipe and some tubular handrails. The hot gas will run through this series of pipes, which will be mounted on the back of the truck. When air hits the radiator, the temperature of the gas should drop rapidly. The construction is progressing well, and the guys now need to start thinking fuel. They need a load of old wood, and they know just where to get it.
I thought you planted trees instead of cutting them down.
We do, but we've got to look after them once they're planted, and this bough's rotten, so we've got to take it out.
But what we're going to do for you, we're going to need some wood, but not this. Have you got any wood that you cut down last year?
Season, because we're in
Yeah.
a burn really well.
We've got some nice big logs in the yard. Yeah, we never work.
In the meantime, do you want a hand with this?
Yeah, that would be great, guys.
Yeah, we'll wait till they
If
stop
you
doing
can
it.
follow me.
Yeah.
You see, you're right at the back.
Yeah.
We'll sweeten the path for you as well.
Is this the sort of stuff you're looking for?
Yeah, dry seasoned wood is ideal.
Brilliant, mate. If we just cut in the short lengths, about this sort of length, yeah, we can split it. That'll be brilliant.
Okay, that's fantastic. What exactly are you using it for?
We have a cunning plan. Trust us.
Dick, let's just get this away.
Trust
Carl,
us.
have
Go
you
on,
got a chainsaw? Follow me.